I know last time at the end of that other video, I said I was going to start working on the Witchy kitchen. No, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I am going to work on the staircase in the ballroom, the railing on the staircase. Now that I got the chimney done, I can do that and work on the clock as well. They're going to be two separate units, so they'll be more three-dimensional than it is in the game. But we got to do the handrail first, get those stairs done, and then at some point we're going to move on to the clock. Depends on how long it takes this stair rail to get done. And at the end of this video, I'm going to have a small announcement, so stay tuned for that. But as it is for now, let's get to work on that railing. In the game, the railing appears to be round, what it's meant to be round. And I had this dowel on hand, but it's really way too big, and I don't want to have it too big. I also have these other wooden dowels, which they're a little bit closer to the right size, but they're square, and I'm trying to keep as close to the game as I can. My third choice is wooden skewers, and I think those are going to be perfect. So we'll cut those down and get our railing started. I don't know about you, but that last piece on the railing dowel thing, it looks like a little miniature vampire stake to me. So being as I've always wanted to do like a little miniature vampire scene, and actually one of the first miniatures I ever built was a wooden coffin for a vampire. I think I'm going to save this and for a future project, because you never know. Okay, back to cutting those railings. Okay, all cut, sanded, and ready for some paint. We're going to go for black so it matches the stairs, even though the originals are wood tone. We got a match. Okay, and what kind of craft project would this be if we didn't have to wait for paint to dry? I guess I'll go do something else for a little bit. Be right back. See, I told you you'd never even know I was gone. Let's get those little upright posts put in, shall we? See, that was fun. And now, guess what we get to do? Instead of waiting for paint to dry, we can wait for glue to dry. Off we go. Granted, that is not the tidiest railing job in the world, but I am going to clean it up a little bit by taking a piece of just regular printer paper that I have folded in half, and it's going to wrap around the outer edge of the railing to kind of even that all out, and I'll paint it black. The upper end where it meets the chimney isn't even going to be seen because that's where the grandfather clock is going to stand. So I just want to get this main part that's showing tidied up a little bit, and then I'm going to work on the bottom of the staircase rail. There's another piece to this railing that I got to have a quick look at. I know it has a ball at the end on the top and the newel post, so I got to look at that and remember what it all looks like before I get too much further. But I'm going to tidy up this railing, I promise. Okay, that came out pretty good. I'm going to let it dry for just a little bit, and I'm going to paint it black. And I've been debating about glitter on this railing. I didn't want to have it overly glittery, but it's supposed to be fancy. Ballroom, you know? So I'm thinking I'm not going to do the uprights, the posts, but I am going to do the railing in that black glitter that I used on the floor and on the trim work. So yeah, that's the next step. Paint it black. That seems to be the theme around here. much cleaner looking than previously. Okay, now for this, I definitely have to wait for that paint to dry completely before I put the glitter on. Otherwise it's weird. It like smudges it, and it actually takes the paint off the previous paint. So we're gonna let that sit for a while. We'll go, I don't know, do something. And we'll be back. And I'm going to tackle this. I'm gonna look at that newel post again and try to figure out what we're gonna do for that. I need a little round ball. What can we do? Right, here is the newel post. We got to try to duplicate somehow, make our interpretation of it. But yeah, it reminds me of a chess piece. So, and unfortunately, I do not have any extra chess pieces just laying around the house with nothing to do. In fact, I probably don't have any chess pieces at all because I don't play chess. But yeah, it's going to go. This is the one. I'm going to put it here. And I will fix this wonky railing thing. And I'm going to treat it the same way as I did here. Can't touch that, it's not right. But yeah, we'll tidy that up. So yeah, this will be a challenge. But I'm going to paint that. That's pretty much dry now. I'm going to put the glitter on there. I think that'll look good with the plain here and then the glitter down the railing. Okay, while we wait for that to dry again, it occurred to me while I was painting that I have a bunch of beads, and I think some of them might actually work for my newel post, and they're actually purple. Let's see what we got. I think we've got a winner, and it's purple, and I won't have to paint it, and it's shiny, and it'll match the glitter, and it's perfect. And so as soon as I get this glitter painted and it dries, then I can put my little newel post on top. Maybe I'll decorate the underside a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to call that a wrap for this video. I'll probably add some more details here and there, but nothing that I'm going to post making because they're going to be tiny and I can't get in there with my camera without my head being in the way, so that's kind of pointless. But I'll show you it all when I'm done. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, and now for my announcement. I have been posting once a week, and it's getting summertime now, weather's better, and there's more things to do out and about. So I am going to reduce my posting format to every 2 weeks instead of every week, and hopefully that'll give me time to do my outdoorsy things and play with this stuff like on a rainy day. So anyway, after this, 2 weeks from now, I'll be posting another one. I'm not going to promise you what I'm going to make, but I know I keep saying I'm going to make that clock, so maybe it's time to make the clock. Well, we'll find out in 2 weeks, won't we? Anyway, hope you're all having a great day, and as always, I'll see you when I see ya. Bye.